wrapped him in his canvas, and I weighted him with stone. I put him in the river because I could not leave him home. The current took him southward, where the catfish feed at night, and I have watched that river every morning in the light. It started with an argument that started with the land. Two brothers and a property in one strong, angry hand. He said the creekside acreage was his by father's will. I said the lawyer told me different, and his voice went still. We had been drinking since the morning, and the sun was going down, and something broke between us with a terrible dull sound. I stood above him in the field and heard the crickets start, and carried all 400 acres silent in my heart. For 3 days I sat still inside the farmhouse by the door, waiting for the deputies to come across the floor. But nobody came searching, and nobody came around. And so I did the only thing a desperate man had found. I carried him to the river at the bend below the mill, and let the cold brown water take the place of my own will. The farm became my burden, and the guilt became my crop, and 30 years of harvest never let the feeling stop. I wrapped him in his canvas, and I weighted him with stone. I put him in the river because I could not leave him home. The current took him southward, where the catfish feed at night, and I have watched that river every morning in the light. I am 83 years old now, and the farm is gone to scrub. I sold the creekside acreage to a man who built a club, and every summer evening I go down to that same bend to tell my brother where he went and wait for this to end. I wrapped him in his canvas, and I weighted him with stone. And I lived here on this riverland, and I lived here all alone. The current took him southward, 40 years before this night, and I'm coming to the river now to get my reckoning right.